Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship Improving Ground.
Contenders including Layla Hirsch, but these two women also jockeying up the ranks. Action, oh yeah, the MXM collection.
That's my turn, Riccaboni. Anyway, we have great tag team action on
Caprice. It could be a big night for STP as we kick things off with Trish Adora, her hometown, Charlotte, North Carolina. Caprice.
20-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied by Shane Promotions and the Infantry.
Riding a bit of a winning streak. Really one of the stories coming into 2025 for me is how far, how hot.
the right person for a lot of people in wrestling. And right now it's what it
See.
Her opponent, wrestling a gold.
The age-old dilemma. This is not a honky-tonk man situation. This is a wrestler that I want.
instruments, plays the guitar, mostly talented, loves wrestling.
Last week, right here on ROH, Harley Cameron, television title. We'll see, of course, the champion Red Velvet and Proving Ground action.
Found herself here a lot and ends up sometimes getting knocked down, but let's see if
Elbow tie-up here. Of course, with Final Battle in the rearview mirror, our attention to Los Angeles, California, Crypto.com Arena, live Sunday, March 9th, 2020. Just next week, nice snapmare there.
there's some confidence in the eye, people knowing the role that they're on. Favorite Riccaboni. The winner of this has to be at least the top 5 of the Ring of Honor.
The women of Ring of Honor really showing out lately. Look at this, flying!
Use your momentum to break that. Trish Adora in a lot of trouble right now.
Make sure Dora blocked. Woo! Straight right. Wow! The way Adora's.
But when she came too close to Adora, and Adora was able to get her arms around it.
Over, working on that shoulder.
You called it, Riccaboni. Yeah.
The snap, the install of Cameron.
And let's
really,
not forget Trish Adora, man. She her whole life, Riccaboni.
Certainly has.
Look at that confidence, man. Remember talking since then. Look at Trish Adora now.
Well, this is a woman over just enough in the New Japan Academy, and then with Shane's
Distribution here.
absolute film study. Ooh.
Yeah, and someone that, you know, is also having a vision of Ring of Honor. And to have,
look
to have
at
them
this.
both here, look at the stretches.
Head scissor in, but Adora using that to Adora's advantage. And Cameron smartly had that
Think fast, dictating the pace.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
My arms do not bend like that.
You trying to get that pec fly into the reversal. She does. Oh, standing switch, reversed, hips dropped, reversed again. Got the back suplex. Into the corner. Cameron up and over onto the apron.
Wrestling right, man. Sticking and moving, staying away. That Larry Tubman was there.
Adora, but Adora trying to get back up to her feet. Hooks the leg. Two, and that is not
I
it.
tell you what, these two may be somebody that bring the best out of each other. German again, but let's see if look at that. Wow. I promise you, Shane Taylor just has to put some things together with Trish. And
But it's Adora back to her feet first. And
Larry Tubman.
in ROH.
That's a big.
And everything has been money since joining STP wasn't in future of the Pure Division or Shane Taylor. Well, Shane Taylor Promotions riding high.
New era. We must hold it. The world will set its eyes on our revolution. Arena in Los Angeles. Ticket pre-sale on sale now. All tickets on sale.
AEW Revolution gonna be a happening in the City of Angels.
Wrestling San Juan, Puerto Rico. Weighing 175 pounds. Chico.
Caprice, I know that you watched Mexico. Might have been the wildest one yet. Where does RJ City? I'll tell you what, if we ever go on there, we'll show RJ straight.
His opponent, wrestling out of Jackson, Tennessee.
Blake Christian, who came within an eyelash of becoming the Ring of Honor. The Vanilla Baby. Who does he think he is, Jack Harlow? Like what?
Dude has really been what Blake Christian needs, man. I've always known, man, it's made him a great wrestler. It was already great, but sometimes you
We talked about being coachable, being learning. It's no serious. Can only imagine some of the dastardly things.
makes you understand yourself more. My goodness.
Code of Honor in here, premiering after Ring of Honor TV. You'll see the premiere tonight's episode of ROH. Be sure. Absolutely, just adding to it. Oh, back at Final Battle, that great best Christian.
Christian almost inbound. Nice.
Shotgun drop kick plants Christian. Now standard in the Pure Division, still the longest reigning Pure champion. and former Ring of
Yes,
Wow.
that's the difference with Christian, man. He's making you have to work that Blake Christian does that sets you apart.
And it's Christian sent to the apron. Look at that, going through, rolling up and over. It's Christian. Christian now. It's
Going singles action. Whoa.
Wow. It is Blake Christian.
Yep. He kicked Serpentico. He kicked the ropes. Straight headbutt too, Riccaboni. Remember before it was like the Frostberry.
That here looking like Harry Wilson of Fulham with those headers.
This is the aggression from Blake Christian for that. Just stealing it. Oh! Violent, man.
Asking.
What's she doing? Slithering too, huh? Slithering too, huh?
As referee Stefan Smith.
You have to be careful though, man. So you have to always be on your game plan.
And springboard. Oh. You got to win. You try to take it like a roll-up. 2. You never look away.
Always be looking for those roll-ups. Always be looking for those pins.
And it's still Serpentico caught in the skull. Off the ropes now. Blake Christian.
On his feet where Serpentico has eyes on Christian waiting for him to get up.
And
roll through. Here's a strong pin.
Oh, look at this one. Wow. Flips Christian with a neck breaker. Plants him on his skull. And Christian is stunned. And talk about a waste of a victory.
That move right there, man, the back of
Christian sending Serpentico down.
Whoa! Of Serpentico getting hit with snake eyes.
Yeah, you almost can't right fiction. Double stop misses.
That's the second time Christian's went up top.
It's Christian, ripcord, the ropes. Tuco never saw it coming. The Meteora.
Wake up later.
And Blake Christian with the champion commander in his sights.
Backwards Meteor in the back of the head. That's something you hit from out of the.
That was almost a guaranteed win, but it took a lot of time. You had where it's over.
Any situation, man.
Look at that, his name to the history books in Ring of Honor.
Alive and smiling. I think everyone will.
Brian and I always brought out the best, or
Matt, both trying to prove a point to each other.
Brian, when it had anything to do with my health, it didn't. Just tapped out.
Widely known that them the best wrestler in the world.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning. It's good enough then. I'm good enough now.
Nigel McGuinness has all do
is I can take redemption from the one man that ever less traveled.
Right after Ring of Honor here tonight.
Wrestling up there, that's New York. Weighing 300 older.
You know, I finally asked somebody about this T-Rider, and I didn't know either.
Right.
So we looked it up.
Right. What is it?
And, well, I'll tell you after. And Jack Chambers, if he was here.
His opponent being accompanied by Cole, 30 pounds, Griff Garrison.
But last week, we're seeing Griff Garrison with Cole Carter. Yeah. And team with Cole Carter. Those are 3 young studs.
These young men can do. It's rare seeing this young man. I've seen him in singles action a lot, but I haven't seen Boulder in singles.
Eschewed it as of late, but one thing you should not eschew is Cope. Some great deals in the PlayStation Xbox stores to get your season pass banning roster of AEW Fight Forever. Of course, we saw Cope, and I'm curious what he has to say. He just asked for some TV time.
Get your notebook, get ready to learn, Rick.
That's fair.
Learn the tree.
Yes. On a world champion.
That was a scary time, Riccaboni. I remember you put. Garrison's going to have to do stuff like this, try to cut off the win. Part of your very short moments. It's hard to get it back. And a lot of things that Garrison.
Yeah, when Boulder gets his footing.
He's hoisting Garrison up. Garrison around 230.
And he went for the beer. Oh, and the charge.
Get out of the way.
The headbutts now in the bulbous chest.
Yeah. Make it hard for Boulder to grab. You can see Boulder right there. You let one out.
Those are guided tours. You can't do that solo. Ropes. Yeah. Oh, big clothesline.
And Garrison in the ring, man. He's just a rock wherever he stands. He's a Boulder.
Oh. Calling the crowd.
Same time taking the breath out of you.
Yeah. Oh, giving the
out of you again.
No.
Man, the crowd. They listen to the crowd so much.
Yeah, this is almost like a change of heart. To the well once too often.
All Griff could do, man, 150 pounds, Riccaboni.
And again,
every hitting arms, he hasn't found a base yet to be able to hit anything on Boulder.
And
Griff some time.
And Garrison!
For the discus.
The strike here of Boulder, slamming Garrison down. Who's in trouble here?
No.
Got it!
Boulder dash.
Cover, 2. Big victory for a big man. Let's head to Japan. For Ring of Honor Women's World, she competing in Stardom in a tag team bout. Athena's about to earn a future title shot of her choice, hitting the O face on Will Tor, kicked off in style. Got some news about a challenge right up.
Louisville, Kentucky, Billy!
Not at alert shoulder position.
Her opponent, Brittany Jade.
I'm very proud of Brittany Jade. A great opportunity for her to be back here in the house.
That's Globe Life Field, Arlington, Texas, Saturday, July 12th, 2020. Not only that, but also the Ring of Honor event, currently scheduled for July 11th. Challenge, though, and you heard what I heard. A challenge made for the Ring of Honor Women's World title, January the 13th.
Yeah, her title's being defended overseas, man. This is great stuff happening.
Brittany Jade, as you can tell, is Caprice, a great upcoming Caprice.
She's always ready for something. One of the first students to come to class. Billy Starks knows who she is, Riccaboni. This is a champion.
Shoulders off after that shocking news that she was being retained, snapmare. And that was certainly a shock.
Yeah, I promise you, I thought it was Lexi there. Yeah. Aggressiveness.
Yeah, that aggressive, more relaxed. Oh, she's more.
Brittany, stay in there.
Creating space to get some all the way up top for Billy Starks. Oh, but Brittany with a big forearm. Look at that.
On the time. It's a great showing here by Brittany. I'm proud of her.
Trying to hold. Oh, grabbing the ankles. Oh.
That's it. Wow.
Leg. Billy Starks gets the 1, 2, 3. Is in Japan. But what happens if Athena loses to Thekla?
Billy's not even there.
Yeah.
AEW's biggest event ever in the United States. July 12th, 2025 from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Go to AEWTIX.com now for more information.
That's this July. Globe Life Field in Arlington.
St. Paul, Minnesota, Richard!
There's a crowd shot.
A Charlotte transplant, Caprice.
Yeah, that's alumni.
She's got a Guinea, West Africa, Queen!
I can't even say off.
You can't duplicate that, Riccaboni. My goodness.
Television title, we will see Red Velvet later here tonight. In here, both these competitors looking to climb up the ranks.
Absolutely.
And Amanada knocking on the door with that 3 in a row shoulder tag.
Ellering, that's that veteran instinct right there of Ellering, always in play. Ellering. Nice.
Calling for it here, Ellering. Oh.
Maybe she didn't call for it.
Over almost 3 decades now. When somebody calls for something,
It's like sometimes you can move, sometimes you can't. But it's like you know something's coming to get it. And Aminata is hurting enough to try to reset the pace because, as we know, Aminata has an aggressive side. Okay.
An ROH. Nice rear waist lock.
Yep.
Ooh, look at this. Switch from the head.
Rachel's had enough.
Yeah, all that movement can just be changed.
Power of Ellering, man. Sometimes she...
Oh, calling for it again. And it all it took was one throw from Ellering.
Ready to do so whenever you position too close. Even right now, Aminata's too Aminata. Aminata doesn't have time to play here.
Oh, jeez!
My God! There.
Ellering must have. 2 count there. Both women back to the
Gear change from Aminata. That's frustration. Wow.
Face lock.
Oh! Ellering's out. Wow.
If she connects square on the skull, then it is lights out. Wow.
Yeah, the key parts of the face they hit you in, the instant knockout.
Medical professionals. Amanada with 4 in a row against some high-quality opponents, including a huge tag team bout. Wow, what a match that's going to be.
Absolutely. We also...
But that is not all. Here's what's on his mind this week here on ROH. Greatest women's athletes of all time. The first women's champion in ROH history.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the women of... She's accompanied by fellow 080 time members, Hakuoka, Japan, Hazuki. To our right is wrestling out of the Jersey Shore, Japan. She is...
Asuka, Jaguar Yokota. I mean, Sumi's trainers just representing.
Oh, look at this! Coming in, Mongolian chops. Suzuki, that's that darker side I was talking about, Colt. On display early. Using
say that again, 20 years old. Already traveling.
And she does it with a smile on her face, Colt.
And it's hard.
And of course, Sumi has competed against Oedo Tai before. Yes, but right now, it's Hazuki.
Different kind of woman at such a young age, you know.
Almost dominating right now. And look at her charge here, Hazuki, her protege. Ooh.
And I think that is the game plan. That's the reason for the season.
Go with an amazing dive. Can she win the Women of Honor title? Don't go anywhere. Oh, but now body scissors into Aurora. And look at
Lightweight competitors here right now. It looked like...
But now they're trading forearms. Two great international stars doing... Ooh. Knee to the midsection there. Stops Sumi in her tracks. Honor reunited. We know Viper will be there. We know Kaylee Ray will be there.
The story is international talent. Some of the best. Viper, Kaylee Ray.
Sumi. Two. Ooh. Running senton. Cover. One. Two. Ooh. Hazuki has Sumi in her track. AT. Plants Sumi. Cover. One.
Still lacking that hook of the leg, and there's not much weight, but you got
this great match this week. Next week, we'll see tag team action. The trajectory of this title match. Championship. Nobody home. TJ Special.
Looks like some great wrestling just happening right now. Great back and forth. Got it. Sure did. Pair of Oedo Tai, but first you gotta be aware of a knee right to your skew. You're right. Well, you know how to take out three ladies?
Sure do. And this is how you cancel
quick as you can. Maybe hit that smash mouth
up to her feet. Fisherman. No! The crowd here in Fairfax, Colton
coming all the way from Japan, not wanting to lose on Americans. And there's her stamp of approval.
Delivered. Cover. What a match we just saw here, Colt.
Congratulations, Sumi Sakai on a 3-decade-plus career and get cracked.
She's number one ball with a 20-minute time limit. Team number one, Collection.
For hitting the genetic lottery. Wow.
Hughes tag team in North Carolina, multiple tag team reigns.
I hope they don't hit MXM in the and so equitable, making sure all the fans get great photos. In fact, yeah, but the spectacle that let's see. All right, I'm being told by my producer that I will be sent a
Zane of the Dawsons
with Mason Maddox.
For code of honor. Mason wants to tip. Dawson.
What is this, tip discrimination?
What? Somebody say they don't want to touch tips? They don't have tips?
I think Zane was willing to give the code of honor. I'm not going to lie. I know that there's a little psychology behind the tip touch.
Oh, my God.
Think about how strong Zane Dawson is.
Yes, I know how strong he is.
Oh, look at that. Get something. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, for the big chop. Much more impressive.
Oh, my goodness. I'm always impressed with the fluidity of Mason.
Split into the drop. Tips touched.
Thrust there.
Wow. Whoa! You know, I felt bad. Oh, yeah, and they were, and I felt bad, and now kind of... Oh, look at that! Wow! And that was poetic. That was right in front of the sign here. Man, either he's about 6'2", but he gets crumbled there.
These Dawsons get on the road, man. It's going to be hard to stop them. Dawsons, too, are the Briscoes, and that's a fact.
As I am also trying to will this crowd in Charlotte, the Queen's...
Got the same thing twice.
Oh, Mansoor! Big back elbow. Wow, right through the double clothesline, double shoulder tackle.
Agility and his speed, velocity, control.
Wow! Taking to professional wrestling.
Wow!
Hey, Mansoor, very smart. Pump kick. The center full.
That's the biggest center.
So beautiful. I mean, what a win. The arms are raised, but hold on, wait. We all have a little bit of MXM in us. It's about the spirit of MXM.
The great athlete.
Sign broke my heart. If Johnny loses, we'll be very sad. And on tour of the World Tag Team Championships, and in fact, the World Tag Team Champions, the Sons of Texas took on the House of Torture. Such an amazing sight in there. Finishes off House of Torture. Dustin, Sandy, and we move from two champions to the Women's World
Television Championship Proving Ground match is continuing. She is the Ring of Honor Women's.
After a successful defense last week, challenge made for a rematch with
her opponent, Jasmine.
Yeah, great wrestler, a powerhouse. He's very strong, hits hard. out of the Coleman Dojo. Let's see what happens.
Well, here we go.
You're right, Riccaboni. The proving grounds are no longer safe, man.
If she can defeat the champion too, Caprice,
Yeah.
she would earn a shame because Layla Hirsch challenging for the rematch. And on social media, fans that Layla Hirsch once used a wrench about a final battle.
No, it definitely happened before, and the only thing that never forgot what happened.
And Red Velvet.
My goodness, straight to the ribs there. Almost a liver shot for Quiver.
Third generation boxer is Red Velvet, but driving down the taller and perhaps stronger challenger.
Strong. But you can see Red Velvet is the veteran instinct that she has.
Of Red Velvet, who had that great defense.
That's the breeze, she would bring it to you.
What is these forearms delivered to? It's reversed off the ropes. Wow, nice drop toe hold from double knees. Eye up on the no offense to Red Velvet, MXM. Great risk to take, especially that right hand.
Man, that's nice.
If you're gonna take a risk, take the one that Jasmine did there. Maybe now with the eyes in the back of her head, knowing that Layla Hirsch is not first talking about.
Hey, because you ain't, I get all my lips back. That was right, so Layla, she's got one up on her.
But agreeing to the rematch, Lad, who is in control for now, the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion.
Hey, come here. First time in her life, she went viral. And you know what they say? Next week on Ring of Honor Television, I took Commander to the 10-minute time. Why? A big guy like you going after when people didn't even know who Commander was. That's right. So people want to know what's going to happen next week when I step in the ring with Commander for the Ring of Honor Television Champion. That is QT Marshall.
Television title. Made in Mexico?
This tag team match is 37 pounds. Toa Leona.
Tag team action. Winners of 18 pieces of ROH on Honor Club. Now 98 episodes. They were 2 times over ROH 6-man champs. And now...
Yeah, if you call that 98 episodes, man, I bet you.
Opponent at a combined weight of 527 pounds. Pure Punchling Champion, Fire Style.
Caprice, 18s of confidence. There's confident I can win.
I've always wanted to see Shane Taylor and somebody, Khan in, mentor Khan. Shane Taylor is the only person I think.
For those uninitiated or maybe newer fans to Ring of Honor, they quickly join the ranks of STP.
Man, I'm chomping at the bit. I want to see what's going to happen here.
Ooh. And look at that. And this is a psych out.
Things that Shane Taylor does, man. Saying I'm the one in control.
We're going to start things up. Powers Lee Moriarty. And, of course, fans come at the Brisbane Entertainment Center live Saturday, February the 15th. There.
Tell you what, Khan is definitely stronger, but Lee.
Cameroonian prince in his village, his heritage, Caprice. The village, if you are the best fighter. So,
yep.
It's look at that, swing and a miss. Nice drop down. And Khan, leapfrog.
My goodness. And yeah.
Lateral press, 2.
Is not too many things flashing.
Oh, tag made.
How about being a little bitch and tagging him?
And soda.
Shut up.
Whoa! Top side headlock here. And now it's Khan. Nobody's moving there.
No. You hit that way again. Try it again.
Khan, the big right hand. Taylor looking to capitalize. Oh, comes back.
Wow.
Huh? Yeah.
And
heard that. I'm going to have to translate that.
Oh, and Paul Turner. Turner's got a check. Turner. Tag made. It has never been publicly made known why Khan, instead of retaining Taylor's guidance. And to be fair, but it's never been publicly known what the break point is. Rib stretch.
Moriarty trying to get the strength of Khan, has to tell anybody, and just popped up on TV, and Shane Taylor was like, oh, really? But I mean, if you Khan, what do you do, man? You got to make a living, my God.
Too.
Yeah, Moriarty's such a great wrestler, man. If it's going power explosion that Khan has is known for, that's why he's trying to keep holding. So this is so many advantages STP has wrestlers, and when they're tagging, it's hard to plan for them.
And the forearm connects. Khan rattled again. Center of the ring, 1.
He's helped mentor this guy when he was young. He knows his moveset. He tag out or something.
Now shot to the midsection. And Uranagi. Big splash.
Never seen the gates of agony in this situation, Riccaboni, being
absolutely wild. This is...
But it's from 2 separate people.
Moriarty. Oh, cross body.
Oh, tag in. Come on, Khan. They make the tag.
Khan makes the tag. It's look at this. Whoa. Wow. Ooh. just as fast. Over. King on the outside. Towards the two legal men, Khan and Lee Moriarty. Bravo. No. Got the double team on Khan. The stack.
Pillar promotion.
That's ended the 18-match tag team winning streak.
No, they didn't, but they did it as a unit. Winning streak, Rick Avani. Put to halt.
To do this when the titles are not on the line.
They were outnumbered.
AEW Grand Slam.
AEW Grand Slam.
Introduce myself. I'm the best in AEW.
Tickets on sale now at tickettech.com.
W heading to Brisbane enters the House of Honor. I love Brisbane. We get paid every week. Brought a lot of eyes and attention to Ring of Honor.
With pride.
We'll see what he has to say here this week.
You guys are all idiots out there right now. I was watching all of you. None of you were chanting for me for the Bad Apple during those matches.
They weren't wrestling.
Rock and roll.
You can't say rock and roll too much.
Well, you know what? The rock and roll spirit right now, I would whip their asses.
Well, they did it.
Bad Apple would wipe the floor again.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Gotta see it.
And Tubes goes for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. You know, Jericho going to war with the Briscoes. And who are not a...
Mornings is Saturday nights. I love to see the Rock and Roll Express wrestle.
On the right, now switching places.
It's the heart of North Carolina right here. Yeah.
You want to chant rock and roll? Especially... I haven't liked you. I don't like you, Robert Gibson. Since 1994. You took your ass right here, right now, Ricky Morton.
Hey. Bad Apple gets the back elbow.
They still got it.
Off the ropes. House.
They still got it.
The Rock and Roll in North Carolina.
This is awesome.
Home in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Great to see Ricky and Robert back here at Ring of Honor as Ring of Honor approaches 100 episodes. August Thekla will have updates on that situation, hopefully with some for collision this Saturday. It'll be Coke taking on Big Bill and Dax Harwood. Everybody and stay right here for the premiere of AEW Stories, Nigel McGuinness.
Want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. And I think I'll look back on my life and smile.
Because you used to be a wrestler enough, you start to believe.
Rivalry that they had was one of the things that put Ring of Honor on the map.
Wrestling.
Widely known that Bryan is the best wrestler in the world for a while, but it
Felt slighted because, you know, Bryan has always been...
What the happened to me? I deserved that spot. I was good enough. I can't go back and get all of those years. But what I can do, the most famous wrestler in the world, the American Dragon.
September the 25th, 2024, we're here in Queens. A big part of success is confidence. So there's no doubt.
Probably close to half a year, and it's been a very... I don't think I'd be the same wrestler I am now if Nigel was very cool for me.
Almost 15 years. You know, it's 25 years to the very day. Arguably the biggest match of my career, and that with this. But there's a strange sense of or it's just the belief that destiny.
And I have got a million ways to beat you.
You guys were the heart and soul of what Ring of Honor.
And it helped continue to light the fire under all of...
It added to the whole mystique of the matches.
Bryan was just like one.
Their matches were some of the most important matches in Ring of Honor. The more money you make, and certainly for a portion of our career. I just watched the Dragon's last day at Ring of Honor to get our just rewards for the years earned it. And Dragon got it. And he earned it, and he deserved it. Did I do something so terribly wrong in the... I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, and that's the truth. Enough now! When I was young, I just had a dream that if you've got a dream, you can make it. My sacrifices and God strike.
To be huge stars. It didn't work out that way.
There are many reasons why I chose to step away from wrestling at that time.
Disappointment that he couldn't do it anymore, or thought he. Nigel McGuinness has always been Nigel McGuinness's worst enemy.
I tapped out. It's the truth.
It was a sad thing for me as a fan of his work.
In a way, part of me doing that documentary was, wanted to be a professional wrestler. Things. You ever meet Bryan Danielson?
On his face, the way he carried himself.
To be in the ring. He did a great job as a color commentator.
Wounds, physical wounds, get back in the ring. And I was worried that...
Of you that's still there. You can ask anybody who's been in there. You're never getting rid of it.
Walking right. What? Nigel McGuinness.
It's a strange feeling when you realize the only thing stopping you wrestling.
Watching wrestling, to see him wrestle in front of 50,000 people, needs.
Once I started realizing I can still do this before I get Bryan again.
In New York, he gets...
Against Nigel McGuinness!
Very, very important to me, so I'm super excited for this one.
After so long, Nigel's got some pent-up emotions, some hard feelings.
The world of professional wrestling, now bring it to the mainstream.
And I made peace. The opportunity arose. Work. Certainly, this is an opportunity I never saw coming, but I promise.
Because you're the best person ever.
Yes, I do.
Again, right? This is the first time my daughter's going to be. She's 6.5 years old, and she's staying. We always wrestle around, and she sort of pushes me off the bed. Limb from limb is going to be a little bit of a limb, a little bit as well. Certainly beating Bryan in New York City, being every bit as good as him. I win that, Nelson. Yeah, this stuff, right?
It comes to an end. I'm going to teach you some respect.
At all my years and the joy and the rain will never die. It showing who was right. Memories come back to green. Tell me how we.
I swore, didn't I? You know what? I said impact, so if your career was done, that ship had sailed. I told so many people. Anyone.